My Body Fitness International. This video is about stretching. I've been having a lot of questions from my clients about the importance of stretching. Is it important to stretch? What kind of stretches are you supposed to do, and when are you supposed to do them? First of all, stretching is important because it avoids you from injuring yourself when you're doing a workout. Also, it relaxes your body and extends your workout. So stretching has a lot of different components to it that are important. So let's get that out of the way. You have to stretch if you're doing a workout. A normal workout would consist of a warm-up, a stretch, your main workout, cool down, and then another stretch. So there's different points, 2 points where you stretch, but those differ. The first one is you do a dynamic stretch, and during the second part, at the end, you actually do what we call a static stretch. So for the dynamic stretch, it's just another fancy way of saying stretch while you're moving. So for example, if I were to do a dynamic stretch on my hamstrings, which are the muscles in the back of my leg, of my thighs, going down over my knees, this is what I will do. I will do this while I walk. I walk around and I do that. That's a dynamic stretch. You see, runners will do this a lot, okay? So that's a dynamic stretch for the back of the hamstrings. So if I were to do my quads, then I will do something like a lunge and with my arms up, because as you extend the arms, you stretch the quads in the front of the thighs, okay? So if I were to do a dynamic stretch for my biceps, the front of the muscles here in the upper arm, then I will do something like that, okay? So you can march and do that. So you're moving as you're stretching, okay? That's a dynamic stretch, so we got that. Let's move to a static stretch, which you do at the end after your cool down. So static stretch would be something like this. For the triceps, which is the muscle in the back of the arm, what you want to do is this. You see that? And you hold it. Usually I will hold a stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds. And that's pulling this muscle in the back right here. Another stretch will be the stretch for the front muscles of the thigh, which are your quadriceps muscles. So what you do is like this, and you hold that for about 20 to 30 seconds. Now, if you can't balance yourself with this stretch, then you can hold on to something, because the most important thing here is to stretch that muscle. Another one that I like doing is the calf muscle, the muscle in the back of the thigh, of the leg, of the lower leg. So your calf muscle, and this is the best way to stretch it. So you stand facing a wall, and the leg that you want to stretch is in the back. So what you want to do is push into the wall while that heel digs into the floor, okay? So you push here, and you should feel a stretch right there. And that stretches the muscles in the calf. And this is good for runners. If you're a runner, this is a very good stretch. You have to do that, because usually when you run, you feel that tightness. You start feeling that tightness in the back of the calf muscle. Another stretch which is good is the stretch for the hamstrings, the muscles that run all the way, a static stretch. I usually do this on the floor. I like to. So you go like this. You have to be very careful with this stretch, because a lot of people injure themselves because they are trying to do this stretch. It's very delicate, so you want to go down slowly and kind of feel the stretch as you go down, okay? And then you can do the other side too. I'm usually holding for 20 to 30 seconds. So that really is is the basic difference between a static stretch and a dynamic stretch. So do your dynamic stretch before you get into your main workout, and do a static stretch after you do your cool down, after your main workout. Okay? So I hope this video helps explain some of the questions that you have. Shape My Body Fitness International, MAshfire.